Hello, my name is Marcy Shelton, and I'm an inspector with the Woodstock Police Service. In 2020, the Woodstock Police Service made an application for the Community Safety and Policing Grant Program funding, specifically to focus on sexual violence, harassment, and human trafficking. This grant program was introduced to support police services to combat crime and keep communities safe and allow for greater flexibility to introduce initiatives that meet policing needs and risk related to safety and well-being. This was a competitive grant application in that the Woodstock Police Service was competing against all other agencies across the province, and I'm very proud to share that in January of 2021, the Woodstock Police Service were advised that we received our full grant request. Ensuring public safety is a key priority for the Government of Ontario, and this is one way that the ministry can work with their policing partners to make the tools and resources available to us to keep our community safe. As a result of successfully receiving the grant funding, the Woodstock Police Service is implementing a brand new Special Victims Unit, which will help support the strategic priorities of the Woodstock Police Service. Some of the Woodstock Police Service strategic priorities include improving outcomes for victims of intimate partner violence and their families, to ensure greater inclusion of our community partners in supporting victims of crime, and to foster continuous collaborative engagement and dialogue with our community partners, diverse communities, youth, elderly, and vulnerable populations. I am very excited to introduce our two successful candidates who will be making up this new Special Victims Unit within the Woodstock Police Service. Detective Constable Wilson and Clark are both very passionate about supporting vulnerable people and our community.
My name is Detective Constable Wilson.
And my name is Detective Constable Clark.
We're the Detective Constables of the newly developed Special Victims Unit here at the Woodstock Police Service, which is a branch of the Criminal Investigations Bureau. As Detective Constables in the Special Victims Unit, we're responsible for assisting, acting as a resource, and providing direction to victims of crime related to human trafficking, sex-related crimes, as well as intimate partner and elder abuse.
The Special Victims Unit is responsible for the investigation of crimes involving intimate partner violence, crimes that are sexual in nature, elder and child abuse, as well as human trafficking. We plan to partner with neighboring police services and Woodstock Police Specialty Units to execute proactive policing initiatives with a strong focus on human trafficking. We will be a point of contact for our community members to assist them in accessing the many community supports and services that Woodstock has to offer. We look forward to liaising with those community partners to provide victim safety and crime prevention measures.
There are many different groups of vulnerable victims of crime in our community. We'll be working closely within our elderly community to support, bring awareness to, and educate on prevention of becoming victims of crime. We are committed to supporting any individual considered a vulnerable person, including those on the Vulnerable Persons Registry, individuals suffering from dementia, and will offer supports to their families as well.
As a member of the Special Victims Unit, we will develop both victim-focused and trauma-informed strategies and create enforcement initiatives aimed at prosecuting those responsible for human trafficking. We will be responsible for developing and delivering both in-house and community training to cover new trends and information, updates, and matters of relevance to human trafficking.
We look forward to liaising with such community partners as United Way, Domestic Abuse Services of Oxford County, the Children's Aid Society, Victim Assistance Services of Oxford County, the Victim Witness Assistance Program, Canadian Mental Health Association, MHeart, Probation and Parole, and Addiction Services to respond to the community need of support and education for our vulnerable victims of crime.
We recognize the need in our community is great, and we're committed to continuing to apply for additional grants to assist in meeting the needs of the community we serve.
We are excited to be part of and grow the Special Victims Unit here at the Woodstock Police Service. We're looking forward to working in and serving our community through our investigative strategies, providing education, prevention, and support.